Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. It's been a while. Why has it been a while? Well, from the last video you saw, I was doing the flats versus clips on the mountain bike. I actually took a pretty big crash while I was up there and I hurt my ribs, my neck, all that was a bit dodgy for a little while. What you're going to see with this new bike is very different. It's not my usual mountain bike, but it's not a mountain bike. I've got a little confession to make. Let's have a look at the new bike. So as you can see, it's a road bike. Yes, a road bike. I've been road cycling for, I don't know, just over a year properly now. I use it a lot for training, but I haven't been that much involved with it. But with all that's gone on this year, we haven't been able to ride at the mountain. It's just been the easiest way to get out on the bike and have some fun. It was primarily a training tool, but now I enjoy it. Can you believe it? I actually enjoy it. I've sold my old road bike and I treated myself to a new road bike. It's the CBK Mixt 3. It's a Spanish brand. It's all their own stuff, so it's their wheels, seat post, all that sort of stuff. It's aero. I'm going to show you the weight now. 7.925. So you can see a little bit on heavy side. Aero bike's always a bit heavier. It's not a climbing bike. I didn't want a climbing bike. I'm a bit bigger. I'm 81 kilos now. And actually when I started the sort of more road cycling journey, I've lost a couple of kilos now. So that's my main goal. If I'm about 80, 81, I think that would help massively. Let's talk a little about the bike. So I've gone for the full Ultegra setup, so Ultegra cranks, gears, brakes. I'm in a size 55. I'm 6 foot exactly, and the measurements that came out, they look bang on. I've gone for a little pedal around the driveway and feels pretty similar to my old bike, which I was very comfortable with. All carbon. The wheels are like aluminium rim with like carbon dish. I've gone 50, 34, and on the back, because you've got a lot of climbing, I went 11, 30. That just helps a bit more with the climbing. Let's talk money. This bike cost me 1,600 euros. So maybe that's about, I don't know, 1,500 pounds, give or take, but you can fully customize it. I went for Ultegra, but you can go up to Di2, but obviously the price goes up. I kept it on a sort of budget. That's why I went for these wheels and this spec. If you're a bit of a weight weenie, then obviously the better products and the more expensive products will give you a lighter bike. The only thing I was missing was bottle cages, so I'm going to quickly skip to that little journey where I had to go and get them. Hopefully you enjoy that. So here we are, Decathlon. Some people snub it, but if you want something cheap, quick and easy, like bottle cages, then Decathlon's the one. Got the mask, otherwise I'll get shouted at. So go ahead in there, see what I can get. Might just find some other sneaky stuff. About this place, like, what is it, €3? I looked online, get stuff that's equal to this for like 40 quid, and I was like, well, I'll have a quick look at Decathlon. €3, weighs 25 grams. And I was looking at carbon fiber ones that are equal weight, and they were 40 quid, so I was like, nah. So I'm gonna get a couple of these. Gotta get a thermal bottle. It's hot out here, so let's keep the bottles cool. Yeah, let's have a little shop round. Lovely jubbly, good old Decathlon. So I treated myself, got a new jersey, thermal bottle, nothing worse than a few hours into a ride and you've got hot water. 2 bottle cages. Some of these, I realised lately I sweat a lot and a lot of salt comes out, so let's get back to the house, get that bike sorted. Yeah, it's all set up. I'm gonna go for a little cheeky couple mile ride just to get things set up, and then tomorrow will be the first big one, and then I'll bring you along for the ride. The next day I lied. I couldn't help it. The bike was sat there and I just wanted to go out and have a quick ride, just basically get everything set up, you know, get bar height, seat height, all that sort of stuff. Lovely day, quiet roads, that's what we want. So yeah. I used to have a Trek in Honda ALR, so it was like their lightweight version, aluminium. This thing, whew, you can pick whatever you want. Di2 down to Shimano 105, depends on your budget. I would have gone for the carbon wheels, but I went for the Ultegra instead. few other things. The company do disc brake bikes, but honestly, coming from mountain biking and stuff, I can understand disc brakes and all that on mountain bikes, but the road bikes, and you save a few hundred grams. I went for the rim brakes. They work, Ultegra. Now, I don't know whether it's just because everything's new and fresh, but this bike feels perfect. Going for a 55, like I said earlier. I'm 6 foot exactly, or 182. Lovely weather, what a ride. So far, I seem pretty happy. Silly old me. Didn't tighten the seat up. And it just smashed full backwards. So that was a bit interesting. But I'm going to try lowering the stem a little bit as well. That's what this little ride's about. Quick little cheeky ride. Get things set up. Because that stem's got a bit of an uprise, so a segment I do quite often coming up. So it'll be a good little test. Let's give it a whirl.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
As you can tell, holy, freaking car pulled out of me. I was 2 seconds off the PB of that car. That I do for a bike ride. A good warm up. Come back another day. Bike feels good. Was there? Love it. Plenty of bikes. I like this bike. Oh baby. 32 degrees. Bit warm. Usually I'm riding in the morning. It's about 18, 19. Jesus. That was an effort. Cruise down the empty road. Get a bit of a cool down going on. And we'll see you tomorrow. That is a coffee machine. That means it's super early. Good morning, people. It is 25 past 7. I'm gonna get this coffee down me. Let's just show you which one it is. Double espresso. We start a riding day with a double espresso coffee. So I'm gonna get it down me, get a glass of juice, and then I'm gonna go out for an hour's ride. I always go out sort of fasted, just because it's so early. My wife starts work at 10 o'clock, and I spend the day with my son. I have to look after him. Full-time dad sort of thing. I'm gonna do that, another hour on the bike, you know, just take you along for the ride, show you what it's about. The weather at the minute, let's have a look. It's a little bit foggy. Most mornings here, super foggy. We're in a bit of a valley, so I'm gonna head out there, but this is perfect. You know, it's probably about 18, 19 degrees. So I'm gonna get the bike, get kitted up, go ride. So here we are, out on the bike on the quiet roads. You can see no one around. Pretty stoked, got my new jersey on. What temperature is it? It's 20 degrees at the minute, like I said. It's a bit foggy, but it's best to get out super early because it says it's gonna be like 35 today. Portugal, around here, gets pretty hot. I like to stick to all these sort of back roads, perfectly smooth roads. Get the job done, we ain't got to worry about mental potholes. That's one thing I noticed, a massive difference from here to the UK. The roads here, I think it's the same in like Spain and stuff like that. They just look after the roads, which for us road cyclists is awesome. So if you're new to the channel, you might not know who I am or where I live. I'm Brett Wheeler. I live in Lousã in Portugal. It's very central, it's in between Porto and Lisbon. But we got a lot of mountains, a lot of roads. Out there, it's in the clouds at the minute, but our highest peak is 1200 meters. It's an epic climb up there. It's about an hour and 20 to climb, 27 kilometers straight up. Very Portuguese, very old school. If you haven't got a bit of the basic Portuguese, you might struggle. Roads just roll and roll. Yeah, I've got potholes, but they maintain them very well here compared to the UK. I changed the seat height a little bit. I went up 5 mil. Gonna go on a bit of a segment. It's a 30-minute lap. Gonna be in zone 5 most of the way. Whew. Oh, that was effort. 28 minutes. It was actually full gas, but it's all about the KOM, isn't it? Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm in Lousã now, the main town. This is like the old bit. Sweaty bready. Bike's feeling good. Going for a big ride with a group of lads I usually ride with, so it's good to like get the final touches done with the bike. We have now like steady ride home, so I've been out for just over an hour now. If you love yourself a bit of Strava, get on, follow me here. Using Strava as a training tool. Road bike, I love it. Mountain biking is a bit annoying because there's a lot of Strava warriors and all that, straight lining, but on the road, can't really cheat. You just got to go full gas. Get on Strava, follow me, see some of the epic trips I do here on these epic roads. Go home, look after my son.